you got to know your body. When you're unable to do something, you got to know that you know yourself, and then you have to have trust in the guy behind you. I think that's the biggest thing. Is I knew Trevor could go out there, ball, and make all the throws out there. So I had all the confidence in the world, saying I think he might be the guy for this 2-minute drive. So at that point in time, I just was unable to do it, and just was trying to be smart about it.
For people to be honest with themselves
Yeah.
is a gift. Is that something you've learned over the years, or have you always been honest with yourself?
I think the biggest thing is you just can't let your pride get in the way. A lot of guys just, I don't want to go out, big drive of the game. And of course you want to do that, but at the same time, you don't want to go out there and you're not at 100% and, hurt your team. So, at that point in time, like I said, I felt like, Trevor's, able to go out there and make the throws that I couldn't make at that point in time just because of the injury. So, I feel like this was, if there's another situation like that, I'll definitely do the same thing.
And then when Demetrius makes the catch and you run out to Trevor, what do you think? When the catch is made, what do you say to Trevor?
Big, deep breath, from finally on top, got to make that extra point. But went out there, I told Trev I'm proud of him, that was big time, man. So, the bottom line is we're all a team. I know we play the same position, and a lot of people might want to stir up like a quarterback controversy or something like that. But as long
it's just in New York with Tebow.
Yeah, as long as the team's winning and we're out there, making big plays, whether it's me or Trevor, I'm gonna be happy.
Kain, given that you weren't able to be out there for that final drive, are you really anticipating this chance here Saturday as a chance to kind of put that all in the past and kind of show off?
This Saturday?
Yeah.
A little bit. I feel like I had a great game. I threw 2 touchdowns. I thought I threw the ball well, and didn't throw any picks. So, I'm not worried about going out there and proving myself or anything like that. I know the player that I am and the potential I have to be. So, it's not anything like that. I'm excited to go out there and hopefully have my ribs feel a little bit better, be able to throw without pain. That's probably the biggest thing I'm excited for. But whatever happens Saturday happens, and I'm not going to go out there and try to force anything.
Have you found yourself having to apologize or explain to people who don't understand why you made the decision you made and what you did?
No, I think the biggest thing is people were like, you got benched, and that's obviously not the case. But people are always going to have their opinions. Like I said, I have all the trust in the world in Trevor, and he went out there and it was big time. And if I could go back, I'd do the exact same thing.
But how football is. People will lie to stay in a game. Being honest to get somebody else in a key situation like that is fairly rare.
Yeah. It's rare, but at the same time, you want to give your team the best chance to win. And in a 2-minute drill, at that point in time, you got to throw the ball down the field. And I couldn't throw the ball without pain. So, I don't think it's a big
Did you suffer that hit during the game? Or was it something you came in with?
I suffered it, right before halftime, I think. And it took a few more hits, and it just progressively got worse. It was kind of hard to breathe, and just I went in there after that and gave it a go, and it just wasn't getting any better. I took some pain medication, and it wasn't helping. So,
Just last thing, do you have to watch how often you subject yourself to that kind of punishment? Your game is doing everything, but the fact that you weren't able to finish the first one, do you have to change your style in any way?
No, a lot of it, the hits that I took weren't really me, being reckless as far as running the ball and taking on defenders. It was more of me, trying to get the ball in my hands a little bit quicker and, knowing my hots. A lot of times they brought too many guys for us to block, and I got to get that ball out of my hands quicker. Some of them, I can't do anything about. I'm just